10-seater party in the lobby.
Whew. They watch TV all day.
Is he out there? Yeah, he's in. Just the lack of it.
What's going on, man?
No way, how can I help you?
What are you guys talking about? It seemed like he was predetermining a situation that I was already here for.
Okay.
Well, there was a question involved in that.
Sounded more like a statement to me. How can I help you?
I said, what were you guys talking about? That would be a question. Can I get your name and badge number real quick?
Can I get yours?
I don't have a badge number. Can I
Can I
have
get your name and can I find out why you're here?
I asked you.
I'm asking you how I can help you and why you're here.
Well, my first question is, can I get your name and badge number so I know who I'm speaking to?
How about you introduce yourself to me?
So you cannot give me your name and badge number, is what you're saying. I am a citizen
Of where?
looking to file a complaint,
Okay.
and I would
please?
like to know the name and badge number of the officer that I'm talking to. I've asked
Can I
you
see
now
your
for
ID,
the
please?
third time. I don't have an ID.
Okay, then how do you expect us to do a complaint for you if you say you're a resident? I need proof of that.
I don't need an ID
What's your
to get.
address?
I don't need an ID to get your name and badge number. Once
What's
again,
your address?
we're still on the same first question. You asked me what you can help me with. The first thing I'm asking you for is your name and badge number.
Well, that's
you
not
have
answering
no
my
markings
question.
here. You have sergeant stripes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I see a number. Maybe sergeants, maybe upper ranks don't get numbers here, but I'm asking for a name so I know who I'm
And I'm
speaking
asking
to.
how I can
This
help
is
you.
the fit. What you can do is tell me who I'm speaking to. This is the 5th time I'm asking.
You can introduce yourself to me. And
I don't have to introduce myself to you to know.
You tell me you're here to do a complaint.
Can I know?
You refuse to tell me why
Can
you
I
wish
know
to do a
who
complaint or what about?
Who is your supervisor?
My supervisor is Lieutenant McCabe.
Lieutenant what?
McCabe.
How do you spell that?
MCCABE.
MCCABE.
Correct.
All right, so Lieutenant McCabe will know that whoever, I won't call you a subordinate because I don't consider you a subordinate. You're a sergeant. You have some sort of stripes, but for whatever reason, you do not want to identify, which I'm sure is a part of your guys' policy, but you don't want to do that. That's fine. I would like to know.
I would like to know what your complaint is
That's great. I came here to ask a question. So once we get through what I came here to ask for, because you guys are civil servants, correct?
As far as
By
I know.
civil servants, I don't mean slaves, but civil servants, servants to the
I
citizen.
didn't know civil servant meant slave.
It doesn't mean slave. That's why I'm trying
Then
to.
why did you have to mention that?
You know, a lot of people mention a lot of things for the same reason you want to know my name when I'm asking you what your name and badge number is. So we can do that game all day. I was written these tickets.
Okay.
I would like to know the name because these are very sloppily written.
Can you just step back a little bit so I can read them? 6 feet distance?
Sure, you can.
Can I
6
come up
feet.
to them?
Not a problem. Not a problem.
All
6
right.
feet different distance.
Okay.
I'm just asking for the name. And, well, first, I'm still asking for your name and badge number because you still haven't provided that. But I would like the name and badge number to the officer.
Now that you've identified to me what you would like to know,
Mm-hmm.
now we can get the ball rolling and talk.
So what you're saying is I can't know your name and badge number until I tell you what I want? Because that seems a little bit outside
Well,
of
it
protocol.
kinda
I'm
seems a little
talking,
bit
I'm
odd.
sorry.
It kinda
I
seems a
won't,
little
I
bit
will
odd.
not interrupt you if
Okay.
you don't interrupt me. You asked what I'm here for. The first thing I asked you was your name and badge number.
That was not the first thing you asked me.
Okay, we can bring back this is what I do this
You can
for.
roll. I know. You can roll back
So-
the tape. The first thing you asked me was, what were we talking about? Was it not?
You're right. You know what? You were
I
100%
know.
right. And you didn't answer that.
Put your mask
You
up.
didn't answer
Put
that.
your mask up
You didn't
above your
answer
nose.
that, nor
Put
did
your
you
mask
answer.
up above your nose because you're not abiding by
You didn't-
COVID laws. by
But
putting
I
your
mean
mask-
what?
You're not abiding by COVID laws if you're putting your mask below
Well,
your
technically,
nose.
there are
Cover your
no
face.
actual. There's
Face
no
cover.
federal mandate.
You're getting a little
that.
bit too close to 6 feet.
I haven't came any closer to you.
You just did.
How? My feet haven't moved.
Your body did. You leaned forward.
So if I go like that, I'm coming closer to you.
Are you not?
Now my hand is the okay. If that's what you want to go, this is how. That's fine. I need to know who wrote these tickets, and I need to know your name and badge number, please.
Well, I'm trying to find a badge number there.
That's the same problem I had. I wouldn't be here if I could figure that out.
Okay, you were the Ford pickup parked on the curb, taking up 2 spots. Is that
Is that a
correct?
name and a badge number? I already have pictures of how my car looks. So
Okay. Yeah, that's who you. I know who you were then.
okay. Well, does that mean you wrote the tickets?
Well, you don't look like an Amber.
So you wrote the tickets?
You don't look like an Amber.
You look like the person who wrote the tickets?
You don't look like an Amber.
I'm asking you if you wrote the tickets.
Is your name Amber?
Did you write these tickets?
Is your name Amber?
I've asked you a lot of questions that haven't been answered so far.
Is your name Amber?
For you to expect me to answer your questions,
Because this was written to a female, and you appear to be a male. Do you identify as a female? Is your
I
name Amber?
do. I identify as a white female. So,
Okay.
once again, I'm Amber now. If
Okay. Do
that's
you have
what we're
ID to
doing-
show that you're Amber?
I don't have to show ID. Until
if-
I've broken a law, until you have some sort of articulable, reasonable suspicion to predict that I've broken or I'm about to break some sort of law, my name does not matter.
Actually, it does.
it
If
doesn't.
you produce 3 summonses issued to an Amber,
And I'm saying I'm Amber.
and
I
I'm
don't
supposed
have
to
to-
take
I
your
don't-
word for it,
I don't have to produce
I'm
proof.
supposed to take your word for
I
it.
don't have to produce proof.
I'm supposed to take
We're
your
not
word
in
for it.
court. We're not in court. I don't have to produce proof.
It doesn't matter if you're in court or not.
No, it actually does.
Actually, it doesn't.
It actually does. That's how the law
No,
works.
it doesn't,
But
because
okay.
you see, you want me to investigate this. So in order for me to investigate this, I need to know who you are.
I just said I'm Amber.
That's how an Okay, then show me proof that you're
I don't
Amber.
have to show any sort
You
of
do.
ID
If you wish a
unless
police
I've been
investigation into this, then I need to know who
unless
I'm
I'm
dealing
being convicted of or
That's
reasonably
not true.
suspicious of a crime. I don't have to produce an ID.
Doesn't work that way, but okay.
Okay, well, I mean, maybe we have different ways of finding out how things work.
Mhm.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm right. I guess the next way to find out would be
What's
to
your address,
talk
Amber?
to sergeant or lieutenant or...
What's your address?
There is no reason for me to answer any of your questions since you haven't answered any of mine.
Okay.
You're a public servant. I've asked 5, 6, maybe 7 questions so far, and I haven't gotten an answer to one of them.
And you
yet.
haven't answered any of mine. But
I
you
don't
want me to
have
do
to-
an investigation into a
I don't
complaint?
have... No, I'm not asking you to investigate. You
Well,
already
that's
know
what-
who wrote these
step back.
summonses.
Step back.
Who wrote these?
Step back.
You stepped over here. So
Okay,
you know
well, I'm
who...
going to step over here. We can talk through here.
That's fine. I don't care about that. You already know who wrote these summonses. So
No, I don't. I didn't. Did I say I knew who wrote? I said I could identify yourself.
can you read tickets? As a senior officer here, somebody who has some sort of power, however you want to perceive it, I would think that you know how to read tickets. So you are the watch commander, and everybody here is under your command at the time. So you would know who's working for you, correct? You don't know who wrote these tickets? You can't see a badge number here? And you're saying you can't see a signature.
Well,
So you
there's a
have...
red wet ticket, and one of them is red.
So that's exactly why I'm asking, bro. You're saying questions that make no sense, bro. Your responses don't really kind of make sense to me. So am I gonna be able to get the names and the name and badge number for the officer who wrote these tickets, and your name and badge number, officer, please?
I hope to get him on a warrant. He's on multiple warrants. That's the one that, or you weren't here. Yeah, when I said about narcotics, was on Oak Street in Saraville, there was narcotics, looking for somebody.
Looking for narcotics in Saraville? That seems a little bit outside of the jurisdiction of South Amboy.
Where we're at. Is this guy? I'm sure that's the guy they picked up. Can I have a picture of you? On who, this? Yeah. This guy? No. Oh, the guy, this guy's in Second. Oh, it's for us. We'll be checking that for us. Yeah. Oh, okay. He has multiple warrants. This one is us. And they're multiple.
This is the kind of service you can expect when you come to the South Amboy Police Station. Rather than helping you out, it seems like they are busy. My friend over here, excuse me, I'm not talking to you right now. Excuse me, sir, what is your name and badge number? Are you a member of the police department?
Nope.
You're not? You just work back there?
Yeah, that's it.
That's very interesting. So they are hiring non-police personnel to do dispatch or whatever it is that he's doing while he's back there watching TV. But somehow citizens still can't get any sort of answers to their questions. So we're going to stand here for a little while and figure out where this goes.
This is the first time I saw them.
So for everybody live streaming this, if for some reason you feel like you want to call the South Amboy Police Station, oh, we don't have a number here. We got Julian's, AI's Auto, South Amboy Police Patrolman Steve Clark, Code Enforcement, Detective Bureau, and bam. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to wait till we take this to the district attorney and figure it out from there. I wonder what they have going on back there. He is watching TV. Looks like a very interesting show. This is... Sorry. Dropped my phone. Don't worry, nothing crazy happened. Are we watching... Oh, looks like CBS? ABC? I didn't know you guys get cable back there. You guys get sound too? Can I watch the show while we're waiting? You see how he's having a conversation about the unregistered vehicle. None of that matters in the fact that what I asked you about, but it's okay. We are somehow going to figure out a way to circumvent the law. The fact that you didn't honor your policies and procedures and still haven't identified yourself to me has nothing to do with the fact of a parking ticket in a car that's not my name. This is what happens when police try to just go around giving frivolous tickets to citizens so they can create and generate income. And I guarantee you, he's on the phone with him right now. So what we will be doing is FOIA requesting those phone calls. It is now dismissed. It is 8:40. 8:40 on a Tuesday, January 26th. Excuse me, do you guys have a bathroom? You guys have a public laboratory?
No, we don't.
You don't have a laboratory?
Not a public.
So where do people go to the bathroom?
Excuse me?
Where do people go to the bathroom?
Visitors don't go to the bathroom in here. There's no public bathroom.
Visitors aren't allowed to go to the bathroom, so...
In here, there's no public bathroom.
Well, you don't even work for the police station, so I'm not talking to you, sir. I'm talking to the sergeant. You don't work here. You're just a citizen, so what you say really doesn't matter.
I work here, but I'm not a cop.
Oh, no, you said if you don't work here, you have no sort of jurisdiction here. I wouldn't want to pee outside, so I'm just wondering if I had to use the lavatory, where could I do that at?
There's businesses right across the street where you can use one.
Well, Dunkin' Donuts is kind of funny about people who aren't buying anything.
Okay, well, that's...
No, I just thought this was a publicly funded entity, so I figured maybe they might have a bathroom. But if not...
You figured wrong.
All right. Was I wrong in the fact that you still don't have to identify?
Yeah, I guess she's the one now. I don't even know if we've got a number for her. That's Steve's wife? Yeah, Susan Giselle, I think. Oh, Giselle, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. Jerry.
So they pay people who aren't even police personnel to... Oh, you're watching NCIS back there. I like that show. It's a good show. NCIS, Law and Order, all that. It's all good. One of my faves.
I guess so.
Oh man, I gotta pee so bad. All right. Take care. And as you can see from all the pictures, somewhat of an officer number. It looks like a different officer number. And that doesn't even look like an officer number. It looks like two things working on multiple lines over here. I feel like we're probably gonna have to do a FOIA request on whoever officer. Somewhere between 63, could be 62, and whatever number that is. It seems like it'd be a lot easier if they just wrote their names on it. Something legible, like, is it weird how all this is very legible English? You're not writing in cursive. But then all of a sudden, when it comes down to who is accusing you, that looks like a doctor's signature on a prescription pad that is falsified, if I'm being honest. So, I don't know. We're gonna wait for this supposed sergeant to come back and finish this conversation.
You're gonna have to execute that.
Is there another sergeant in charge here?
I'm sorry?
Are there any other sergeants on duty?
Nope, just one.
Just one? Okay. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Can I ask your name?
What?
May I ask your name, please, sir?
I'll have to give it. I'm not a police officer, so I don't have to.
Well, no, you're not a police officer, but being as a dispatch worker, I would assume that you are a public employee.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, you cannot think so. I mean, when we file a complaint, we could find out who's right. Or you could just give me your name.
I'll complain, whatever you want to do.
All right, well, you know what?
I have to give you my name.
If I was your age, I wouldn't want to work anymore either.
That's good.
I hope this job comes with a really good pension plan. Is that Crank Yankers you're watching back there? Bobzopedic. You guys got cable? That's crazy. I don't even got cable. Oh, you shutting the TV shows off, man?
Yeah.
You were enjoying them. Come on, man. I already got you on camera watching TV. Now you want to shut it up? I get it. You want to save power. I understand. That's very nice of you. Save the citizens' power because we're just paying you to watch TV anyways, right? Where do I make a FOIA request at? Excuse me, sir. Freedom of Information Act request. Where can I make those at? Records? Where? I don't know where that is. If you could explain it to me. Can I tell them who directed me to ask them for that? Can I get your name real quick? Sure, you can tell them the police officer So you under no circumstances at all want to identify yourself? I'm waiting for That's not how it works. All right, so we can do this one more time. Why don't we start this over? What? I was here first, and you chose, it's all on camera, you chose to do this. I will wait the whole time, or you can tell me your name, and I'll leave, and we don't have to talk anymore. All right, so you'd rather have me wait? This is what you get at the South Amboy Police Department. So we're going to have to come back tomorrow and FOIA request all of the policies and procedures for officers identifying themselves. And then once we go past that, we're going to have to talk to some sort of sergeant, captain, or lieutenant and figure out why officers in command don't want to identify themselves. And then at that point, we're going to have to make some sort of disciplinary action. Then we're going to have to dig into records to find out, is this the first time that said officer has chose to not obey what is basically the constitutional oath that he... Are you defending your oath right now, sir? Did you not take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States? Because I'm pretty sure somewhere in there is something about public servants. I didn't choose to take a job in the public sector. You know what I'm saying? If you want to work in the private sector, somewhere from Walmart, where you can tell people they can do this and they can do that inside your establishment, that's all well and good, but we're in public right now, and I'm asking somebody whose paycheck is paid by my taxes what their name is. But somehow I can't get that information. And we still have no... Please, if you're watching this live stream, just call the South Amboy Police Station, because clearly there's nobody watching, what would you call this? This is the dispatch? We have no dispatch officer here. I guess his show ended and he didn't want to watch TV anymore, so he decided to go home, or maybe he didn't like the camera. I don't know. But there's nobody there. So we're going to have to... Ooh, we have an officer outside. And he left.
Hello?
Can you do me a favor and just call the South Amboy Dispatch?
Call the South Amboy Dispatch? Okay, and what do you want me to say?
I'm just curious to see if anybody answers.
Hold on.
Yeah, just Google it. The number will pop up.
What do you want me to say?
Ask for the name and rank for the highest ranking officer on duty right now. Name and rank, highest ranking officer on duty. Whoever's on duty, just ask for the name and rank.
Alright, then let me get off the phone then, unless you want me to sit on the phone with you, I can do it three-way.
Oh, no. Don't do it while you're on the phone with me. Just make sure you call, record yourself while you're calling to make sure you have documentation. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Just make the phone call, please.
I'll make the phone call, but I don't know how to record myself.
Okay. Well, I'm recording right here, so hopefully we'll get at least half of it.
So, call and ask them the name and rank of the highest, officer there, like bearing officer.
Never mind. You're asking me a question. I just told you 3 times the same thing, and now you're asking me what I just told you. If listening to what I was saying isn't important, that's fine. I'm not interested in repeating myself again. I already asked you what I asked you to call for. I said it 3 times because you kept saying what, and if you kept asking me what, and I kept repeating it, then clearly you weren't even listening. So my cause right now is not something that's important to you, which is fine. What I'm doing doesn't have to be important to you at all, but this is still what I'm doing, and I made it very clear what to ask for. If you can't record it, you can't record it. It's fine. You're making it seem like you don't hear me or you don't understand English. So at that point, don't worry about it. I will have somebody else call. It's not that big of a deal. Well, then what are you making it seem like? Like I said, I already said it 3 times. If you didn't hear me the first 3 times, then yeah.
Like, I don't understand why you're getting
Amber, this is exactly why I'm saying never mind. Why do you have to ask to get it right? I said it 3 times. Just call and ask who the watch commander is, what their name and rank is. You can't do that. I don't have time to go back and forth. I'm dealing with something else right now. You're right. As many videos as you see me watch, you don't have any idea what I'm talking about. This is why I'm saying it would be just easier to ask somebody else who understands what I'm talking about at the moment. Like, I'm not mad, but you're asking me what to say, and I said 3 times. Just ask for the highest rank, name and badge number, who's in charge right now, watch commander, whatever you want to call it. I'm just trying to figure out that information. You are calling me rather than calling and asking what I asked for. So there's nothing you can do to help me at the moment. Don't worry about it. That seemed like South Amboy Police just hanging up on somebody.
Okay. Hello?
Did they just hang up on you?
What?
Did they just hang up on you?
Yeah.
Keep calling until you get an answer, because we want to find out exactly how South Amboy Police operates.
Yeah, well, Alright, yeah.
Hold on. I'll go outside and finish this conversation. They're what?
2 cops just keep circling back and forth by my car on the same street.
So, get out of your car. Walk out of your car. Walk wherever the fuck you got. You know what? Just go home, man. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a fight that you're ready to fucking... Whatever. Don't worry about it. You can't help. Get out of your car. As many videos as we watch, what are they going to do for you standing there making phone calls? And you're sitting there with your white privilege talking about, they're calling me fucking saying blah, blah, blah. Saying what? They're doing what to you? So exactly. So then what does it matter? Just make the phone call.
I just did, and they hung up on me, and I told you that.
You're right. South Amboy hung up, so just keep making the phone call. And we will record how many times this happens. Clearly we have a sergeant on duty who is just hanging up on citizens. So, I mean, we're just going to figure out what is the level of this? That's twice in a row that a senior officer is hanging up on citizens. Citizens as they're calling. So I don't understand where that's going at the moment. I would appreciate if you stayed 6 feet away.
You said your name was Amber?
No, I did not.
You did before.
No, I didn't.
Turn around. Behind your back. That's for impersonating somebody else. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
You're under arrest for impersonation.
Impersonation?
Lying to police. You said your name is Amber.
Is that?
Your name is not Amber.
Can I get my phone, please?
No, you cannot. You can wait.
Okay. Standing right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not resisting it.
See you more. Right? Yes, you do.